guys, what we got to understand that successful people know how to create conditions in their mind that's going to allow them to create the success. I mean, let's just think about that for a moment. If we are the #1 momentum-based company in the world, if everybody is talking about belief, if everything is belief, I hear David and Maniti talking about believing, Jose Ardone. I mean, everybody's talking about believing. Miss Wellington talking about believing. Let's make a decision that we all are going to believe together. That's why I get excited about capturing that 1% because I know there's no way that these thousands of people can all be talking about capturing 1% of the North American coffee market, and we're not going to get it done. Follow the 4 steps, every last one of them. Every last one of them. And if you're serious about getting there fast versus slow, we already know 4 CJMs a week is not going to get it done. It's just not 4 CJMs a week. It's for someone that's willing and they're okay with just coasting there. Here's where a lot of people, they drop the ball. Again, I call it being bipolar in your business. How consistent are you? How do you feel when you're not out there working? How do you feel when you know for 24, 48 hours you have not given out one sample? How does it make you feel when you realize that you're not being consistent? How do you feel when you sit back and know that you're telling your team to do something that you're not doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage each and every person on this line to make a decision that you're going to be consistent, you're going to have a superb work ethic. I believe that if we just all can make one decision to get it done and get it done the first time. When we talk about that sense of urgency, there is a real sense of urgency here in Organic Gold. And I don't know if y'all don't feel it, but I feel it. You have to get out there and get it done. But do we not understand? Success can be very uncomfortable. Are you willing to get uncomfortable? Do you understand that we have one opportunity here, one try, one shot to get this thing done? Imagine putting yourself in a position that you're going to do something for 4 to 9 months out of your life that's going to set you up for the rest of your life. When I look at, Jose Ardone and David and Maniti and Jared and Mr. Hill and Holton Bubbs and, Mr. Rockman and all of these people in Organic Gold. And I realize that these individuals will never have to worry about money again. Here's one of the things that I believe haven't really hit some of us. Doing something one time that's going to allow you and your family to never have to worry about money again. Even though we know the system talks about committing to 18 months, when I first took a look at the system, I said, what if I could take this 18-month plan and cut it in half? How would that look? Would I be tired? Of course I will. Would it be easy? Of course it won't. But if you could go out there and show the world that you could get it done, imagine what everybody else may do. You may wake some folk up. So, guys, again, as we look at consistency is one of the key elements to being successful. Again, going back to Mr. Holton Buggs, why is it that people tend to put off for tomorrow what can get done today? Imagine if you got it done this month, even though you may think you can't get there. Imagine how you would feel if you're so far away from that goal, but you pulled out all stops. You went through that cell phone. Here's another thing I think people, fail to do. You went through that cell phone, and you recall some people that may have told you no last month this time. You recall some people that may have told you no, even last year sometime. You recall some people that may have not been interested. You did some more CJMs. What would happen if you hit that goal this month, even though you may not think you can hit it? One of the things that people say to me, and it just gets on my nerve, was, Stormy, we figured that you would do it. Why did you figure that I would do it? Why can't you figure that you can do it? Stop believing for everybody else more than you're believing for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Stop believing for everyone else, celebrating everyone else. Start celebrating, believing, picturing, and believing that you can get it done for yourself. A lot of times we kind of get it twisted. We think that if we're not a sapphire or a ruby or emerald, that we don't have leadership skills. Every single person has the ability to lead. Every single person has the ability to lead, but notice lead means to go first. You are a leader. Shine and let that light shine. Do you have that posture of lack? Do you have that posture of fear? Do you have that posture that shows no confidence? Do you make people feel as if, hey, we need you, please, 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 come join my business? No. If you're serious about your business and you're serious about participating in the promise, you have to practice the principles. What are those principles? Following the 4 steps, having a case of coffee, making up your mind, believing in the system, edifying everything that's happening here in Organic Gold, feeling it, having that posture, but making sure that you are a part of the Case Club as well. And like Coach and Buzz always said, you don't have to do it. We're not demanding that you put yourself in the Case Club, but make up your mind, what is it that you want to see happen for your family here in Organic Gold? We are one decision away from the next level. I mean, what is so hard about making a decision to get it done? That's it. Is it going to be easy? No, but one time, ladies and gentlemen, get it done, get it out of the way. Yes, still push. And once you continue to push, keep riding that momentum. You should be mad about going to the event and talking about I'm a sapphire. See, we all have to have that motivation that's pushing us. And we also have to have the ability to be self-motivated. What's driving you? Go out there, get it done, have that posture, but also feel OG in the pit of your belly. Get it done. Come to the event. Make up your mind that you will be a emerald, a diamond, a ruby. Be something, but don't just be a consultant. With that being said, it's simple. It's so easy. It is